Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for time giving to me. My full name is Yuliana Karmi. In this lovely afternoon, I would like to present my research proposal with the title The Effect of the Vlogging in Improving Speaking Skill. Well, sir, I think this topic is very interesting because nowadays I find a lot of people who do the vlogging, and I'm curious why they are do that, and is there any positive impact of the vlogging. So based on this, I would like to research this topic. Well, before I talk further about the vlogging, first of all, I would like to uh, tell about the definition of the speaking. Well, speaking is one of the important components to be mastered by someone. According to Burns and Joyce, speaking is defined as an interactive process of constructing meaning that involves producing, receiving, and processing information. This means that speaking activities produce systematic verbal utterance and process information involving one, two, or more people by producing, receiving, and processing information, ideas, and thoughts. And then the importance of the speaking ability. Someone who has the ability to speak will be very easy to convey their ideas, and also what they conveys will be easily to understood by others or by the interlocutors. Marx stated that speaking allows students to express themselves imaginatively and creatively, to interact with others, to achieve certain goals, or to express opinions, hopes, and point of view. The importance of the ability in speaking English. In the present global world, communication plays a vital role in getting success in all fields. Language is used as a tool for communication. Perfect communication is not possible for people without using a language. Moreover, people cannot achieve their aims, objectives, and goals without using proper language to communicate. Therefore, there is a need for a language to communicate with others, those who live all around the globe. As English is considered the international language and it's spoken all over the world, it serves the purpose of communicating with the people who live in different regions or states and continents of the world. Therefore, the ability to speaking in English is very important. And nowadays, the technological increase so fast, and there are a lot of media that can using by anyone to increase their speaking skill. And a lot of people also using the vlogging to improve their speaking skill. So, what is vlogging? Vlogging is creative content created by someone to share their daily activity in video. In general, vlog is created to share information that funny, unique, educative, interesting, and etc. Moreover, vlog also be used for students' personal expression and reflection. As the result, vlogging are being incorporated into portfolios and presentation. Vlog is part of information and communication technologies or ICT. ICT have positive effect on student attitudes toward the language teaching and learning. Students feel more successful in school, were more motivated to learn, and have increased self-confidence and self-esteem when using computer-based instruction. This was particularly true when the technology allowed learners to control their own learning. So, I think vlogging have a lot of positive effect on its users. One of them is vlogging can improve speaking skill. When vlogging, we are free to talk about topics we like the most in front of the camera, and that make us more confidence. And then is research gap or the problems. However, in the learning process, there are several problems experienced by students, namely the difficulty of mastering speaking skill well. For teachers to find out the factor that affects students' speaking performance. According to Tuan and Mai, Student speaking performance can be influenced by factors originating from performance conditions, such as time pressure, planning, performance standards, and amount of support. And then is affective factors, such as motivation, self-confidence, and anxiety, listening, listening skill, and feedback during speaking activity. And then is research purpose. So the purpose of this study is that the researchers want to find out whether the vlogging can improve the speaking skill of English students or not. Based on explanation above, the problem of the study is formulated in the following question. What is student strategy in using vlogging to improve their speaking skill? And then is research design. Research use data collection technique. This is do interview with the student fifth semester of the English language education study program at the Indonesian Catholic University of St. Paul Ruteng. Primary data comes from in-depth interview of research with students to find out how their perspective on using video vlogging in improving their speaking skill and their strategy when using vlogging to improve their speaking skill. And then semi-structured interview were used because it allows for variation in the order to expression of the question and any additions to protocols such as additional inquiries and investigation for specific individuals. And then research instrument. In this research instrument, use the test instrument by conducting direct interview. The research will do a pre-test and post-test to see if there is a difference or whether there is an effect on the speaking ability or on the vlogging to improve the speaking ability of the students before they do the vlogging and after they do the vlogging. And then population and sample. The first is population. In the study, the population adjusted for inclusion criteria was 105 fifth semester students of English language education at the Indonesian Catholic University of St. Paul Ruteng. They are already in quite phase to adapt to this research and have very good skill. And then is sample. The sample is a part taken from the whole object of research and is considered to representative to correct picture of the population. The method that will be used in sampling is purpose sampling through the interview process. Purpose sampling is a sampling technique with a certain consideration. From the population 105 fifth semester students of English language education, the research just interviewed 20 students in random class. And then the technique of collecting data. To get the data, uh, the first is I will ask the permission to the college or institution to do the research. And then the second is the research ask permission and consent from the participant. The third is decide what types of data to collect. The fourth is the decision begins by specifying and variables used in the hypothesis and questions, determining the variables and looking for purpose or objective of the operational definition. And the last one is placing, modifying, or constructing instruments that provide the goals to be achieved. And the last one is technique of data analysis. The data collected were calculated and analyzed using SPSS statistics. The result of the pretest and post-test data analysis are compared to determine the progress of the experimental and control groups, then displayed and interpreted with care. Regarding students' response, Students' answers were calculated using SPSS and interpret as well. Well, sir, that's all about my research proposal presentation, the effect of the vlogging in improving speaking skill. I'm so sorry if during this presentation there are a lot of mistakes that I do. Thank you very much.